It's one thing to lose, but when your opponent is 6 levels below you, yeah, I'd probably rage too. Welcome back, fellow fans of Clash Royale, or if it is your first time here, thank you guys so much for stopping by. You're checking out Ebutoy Nodalag in action, the level 1, and I gotta tell you, I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I never thought that I would be that guy that would start a level 1 account and actually enjoy pushing, but it's one of those things, and I talked about this with some other YouTubers when I was in Helsinki, and that is, you never really need to rage, because if you win, great. If you lose, well, you kind of have the world's best excuse, the guy's 4, 5, 6, even 7 levels above you, and it's just something different to do. Also, these guys maybe not the most skilled players, and that's what you're counting on. Am I preying upon the weak? I'm sorry, it just is gonna have to happen that way. It's Darwinism in Clash Royale, and sending in a massive units here. Looks like I was gonna grab the 3, then he threw the arrows in and stopped me. And so unfortunately we got to reset, and it seems like I've got a huge insurmountable lead right now, but when the guy is 6 levels above you, it's not that easy to get another big push going. So I'm gonna have to be patient here, wait for my opportunity. Here we go. Still not a single hit point off my towers. Musketeer moving forward, but she's gonna have to go by herself for now. Don't really have the elixir to put together another big push. That's unfortunate. I'm going to try to use the Witch here instead of the Fireball, simply because the Witch should be pretty effective at this, and I can start to build up that counter push. Now, we're nowhere near double elixir, so that is also going to be a problem. Thinking about dropping the Lava Hound here in front of the Witch. Too late. Not going to happen. I'm going to lose that Witch. Instead, I'm going to put together a Lava Hound push from the back corner. Now, I know I'm going to drop into double elixir here, and I go ahead and this kind of risky move, ignoring the big Hog Rider Goblin Barrel push on the left-hand side, just trying to grab the 3, and I know I'm going to lose the tower, but the question is, do I lose the King's Tower? Here they come, everybody on the tower. I'm going down the right-hand side, trying to get a push together. Hog Rider on the tower, just needs about 3 more shots, and he's going to get it down. Somehow, we barely stopped the Hog Rider. 326 left on the King's Tower. That means the giant push on his King's Tower is going to be overwhelming. No stopping it. There it is. The 3-crown win. And yeah, I understand the rage, but I couldn't help myself. Gotta throw him the thumbs up. I mean, how close was that? Totally crazy win. All right, moving right on to another battle. And I have to tell you guys, I feel like, believe it or not, playing at this level has increased my skill on my main accounts. Primarily, I think that it's teaching me patience, because when you're playing like this, you absolutely have to be very patient, and even dropping a Lava Hound like this first, not waiting for a counter, can be a huge mistake. So right here, I put out that big Lava Hound start, and I'm trying to stop the left-hand side. You can see they're going to get through anyway, the barbs, the skeletons, trying to counter as cheaply as I possibly can, just the Witch, but at this point I realize the tower's going down. But this is really what happens time and time again, playing this style. I'm going to have to lose the tower, sometimes like 1.9 towers, meaning I'm almost going to lose the King's Tower. Here comes another Hog Rider on my tower, just as I'm about to take down his right-hand tower. Gotta stop the Hog here, and you can see at the top of the screen, doesn't look good. He has not done anything to counter that push. I do have to stop his Prince right here. I don't have another good card to drop to counter the Prince. So in goes the Musketeer, trying to slow things down. He drops a rage spell, but it looks like the Lava Hound has popped, and the pups doing their job just in the nick of time. And another win with about 350 hit points left on my King's Tower. So yes, I do lose a lot of these battles, but when I win them, they are pretty dramatic. It is a lot of fun. And check this out, here comes another level 7. I am on a 3-crown tear right here, up towards my trophy best, getting ready to hopefully unlock my 3rd legendary card. Now this right here immediately made me kind of worried, because he dropped the Prince near the back, and that's something that inexperienced players rarely do. So I'm already worried, I'm sweating it, that he knows what he's doing here. I do stop the Prince. Valkyrie on the right-hand side, not going to do anything. Left-hand side, can't put a push together, really. He is going to drop the minion horde, and for a change, this guy looks like he's handling me, except for the witch. Once again, the witch and her devious splash damage getting great value right there, and we stop him. He throws in another minion horde. This time we are going to have to use the fireball, taking them down, and this time we're getting ready for the Lava Hound push. Again, kind of risky to throw out 7 elixir. He throws me the thumbs up right here. He thinks that he's got the upper hand in this battle. In comes the mini P.E.K.K.A. just as I was going to drop the Lava Hound, so I have to try to counter the mini P.E.K.K.A. Not a great counter as well. Would have loved to have had the Skarmy or at least the Witch up there. Mini P.E.K.K.A. gets a shot on the tower, and the Prince comes from the left-hand side. So really right now, this guy's in complete control. I'm on my heels, just countering left, countering right, trying to stop him from smashing a tower. Oh, but he's starting to get enraged, and that's always a good sign. That's always a good sign when your opponent gets enraged early. Now the Skarmy, again the Witch, doing a good job. I'm not going to counter the rest of this Skarmy right here. I've been waiting this entire time to start the Lava Hound push, and what could be better than a Lava Hound graveyard push? So I sacrifice most of this tower. I drop the Lava Hound, in comes the minion horde. I'm going to have to go ahead and fireball them again. Hopefully we can get 5 elixir. We can go with Lava Hound and the graveyard, see what he's going to do. You can see he has the minions ready to mirror right here. And as I get the Lava Hound locked onto the tower, or the tower locked onto the Lava Hound, he drops the minions, I drop the graveyard, and his only counter is a mini P.E.K.K.A. So looking good right here. The Lava Hound pops, he drops in arrows, and suddenly maybe my brilliant plan of Lava Hound graveyard didn't work out so well. Witch on the left, gonna have to use the Skarmy. Now here I tried to split the Skarmy, and that was a bit of a fail. Only one goes left. I'm gonna drop the Lava Hound on the left-hand side, go with the Lava Hound Witch push down the left-hand side. Gonna go ahead and sacrifice the tower on the right in hopes that this is a 3-crown push on the left. So you can see, completely ignoring the minion horde, maybe a bad idea, but we've got, well, that's enraged Skarmy from the opponent. Lava Hound on the tower. You can see 650 left on my tower. Check out this Witch, though. Beautiful, if I do say so myself. Witch placement on the left-hand lane, defending right, moving left. 650 left on the tower. Another Witch Lava Hound push. I've got to stop this minion horde this time, though. The fireball comes up just in the nick of time. Barely getting in there. We go into overtime, and check it out, you guys. He is in a lot of trouble right here. Lava Hound locked onto the tower. Graveyard goes down. Witch, of course, with her splash damage. In comes the Prince down the right-hand side. Just have to stall or not. Prince never would have gotten there. Another 3-crown win over a level 7 player. So having a lot of fun. This episode a little bit shorter, but that's because the battles are shorter, you guys. And that is going to wrap up this episode, except for this. Have you seen this picture of me? Have you seen this avatar? It's coming to a video game near you. Get ready, just a few days away from global release. Thank you guys again for spending a few minutes of your day with me. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and please do subscribe, turn on those notifications, and come back again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galley dog. Not bad for an old man.